Welcome to another entertaining video with not George and AJ, man. Welcome to the gaming channel, y'all boys. And today we're finna learn how to clone in Rigs of Rods. So I'm gonna show y'all the basics of cloning, and I'm just gonna use my personal base that I have for trucks. Because I'm not gonna lie, most of my customs are cloned off of my base. It's very simple. So here we go, and let's get into it. So the main basis of cloning, you just want to have everything that you're looking for. We're going to use these rims, for example. Copy, paste. So what you want to do when you clone, right? If you don't have the XML file, you take this mesh file, you drag into your Ogre XML converter, which is either in your Rigs of Rods folder or you have it somewhere on your PC, which you can download the lines like individually from somewhere. I will link them down below in the description. But I mean, I would suggest just finding them in your Rigs of Rods folder. I have my Rigs of Rods folder in my extended hard drive, which you can see right here on the right of your screen. So now that you have an XML, you want to open your XML. You want to delete this mesh because you're really not going to need it anymore. You want to open this. You open your material and your XML. The prop, where most people have issues is they don't do this correctly. This part is what you got to do. This is where a lot of people mess up. So the thing is, you want to read the material line. This is the main line that you need, and then you gotta rename the PNGs, because if you don't clone it correctly, you can mess anything up in your game, especially if it's a known part that a lot of people use. So today I'm just gonna act like I'm changing a rim. So I'm gonna copy and paste my truck file. I'm gonna paste it here just for a blank thing. So I'm gonna open these rims up. I was using this. This is like my third try trying to film this video. So you want to take the main one, and since this is the base of a rim, anyways, I'm just gonna go in here. I'm gonna create another layer, multiply, blah blah. We're just gonna throw a random color on here. Just gonna throw a random color. I'm just gonna paint it blue. Bada bing, bada boom. And then we're gonna change the name to 23 Armor Rim Blue. OMA Rim Blue. And then you go in, you don't have to make a spec, you can just use a spec that is usually located in your folder. You either find Fern, you find SM, or you find Rock. I personally use Fern because that's just the best one to me. And then you delete the old files. We're just going to use Fern today. Fern Shine is spec. So now we're going to go in here. We're going to rename the rim to the same thing we named our PNG. And here's where a lot of people mess up. Now that you've renamed it, you got to go in here. And you're going to click this. Click Control F if you're using Notepad++, and then you're gonna go in here, copy and paste. We're gonna call it OMA Blue Rim, and then we're gonna click. I love that Notepad++ just added this feature. We're gonna click Replace All and Open Documents. So now it'll replace here. It'll replace here, and then it'll replace. I might have just messed something up for my bases. Oops. Oh well. So it's going to replace here, and then it's going to replace here. So really, this is all you need to do with this. But the important part is to make sure you have literally everything that's in this material file, or it won't work. Well, it'll work, it just won't look good. So now we're gonna find 23 OMA bolts. I'm gonna copy this here. I'm not gonna change anything with this. I'm just gonna copy it. And boom, now you're done. You're gonna save it, save it. Okay, let me fix this. It's not working! Okay, now that you've done this, now this is just same thing you did before, except you're only dragging the XML into the converter. Now you turn it into a mesh. And please, listen to this step closely. Delete your XML files once you're done. Because if you don't, you're taking up extra space in your folder that you do not necessarily need to use. I'm going to name this truck file how to clone. How to clone. I'm going to go down. And then I'm just going to change this name. Oh, did I forget to change this? I did forget to change the file. Control F, same thing as before. Replace. Save. I forgot to replace this. Okay, so we're gonna go back. You got a copy here. Open this, and then you want to name this Fern. And now you have a rim that has a spec map on it. So now we're gonna open up RR. Hold on, now I gotta open my gaming display. So we're gonna go to simple terrain just to make sure it works. I always go to simple terrain to make sure my stuff works. I did not rename it, did I? I did it. Okay. Oh well. So we go here, click it, and boom. Now that we have our room, it's gonna show up like this because I'm not gonna do a full truck. But usually when you do a full truck, you gotta have the Gravedigger band and other things in there. Which I will do a tutorial on that very, very soon. Well, yeah, like the video if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and hit me up if you want more tutorials.